An assault call, a chase, and a shootout. Tonight, that suspect is in the hospital, and the investigation is still unfolding. Police say early this morning they began getting 911 calls that a man was attacking a woman at gunpoint in the Rosedale area. Police now believe that woman is his mother. After that, they say the man slashed car tires nearby, then took off in his own car. A little before 9, officers spotted the suspect and tried to pull him over. That led to a high-speed chase, which ended in gunshots at the intersection of Mesa and Spicewood Springs. That's where KXAN's Jacqueline Powell is live for us with what witnesses watched unfold and why police say it was necessary to take him down. Jacqueline.
Well, Sydney, you can see there's still a big scene out here 8 hours later. A lot of police are still in this intersection investigating. If you look down here, we're going to zoom in here to this black car with the front car door open right now. You can see that it looks like it's been wrecked, has a little damage. That's the car that the shooter was driving. Police used the pit maneuver to stop the driver here in this intersection. That forced him to turn sideways and lose control. Officers say from there, he got out, pulled a gun, and began shooting. It was just boom, 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 boom. And then chaos at this pet grooming center on Mesa Drive.
All the dogs go crazy, of course. Customers are coming in saying, hit the ground, we've locked the doors, there's a gunman, we don't know what's going on. Right after that, it was just sirens after sirens after sirens.
It all happens within seconds. And what do you do at that point?
Erin Hansen was in the intersection right as the chase ended. She says she saw the man in this car get out, point his gun at police, and start firing.
I duck and thinking, I don't know what good this is going to do, but at least I stay down until the shots stop. There were probably 10 to 20 shots exchanged.
Officers shot back. Once the gunfire stopped,
It was just like, okay.
Heather McCord and her staff went out to get a better look.
He was on the ground, he had his hands above his head, kind of just moving his arms. You could tell that he was talking to the cops, that he was responding, that he was awake.
The man, who police say is in his late 20s, was taken to the hospital where he underwent surgery for gunshot wounds. APD Chief Brian Manley says both the DA's office and APD are investigating.
There was an absolute need to take this suspect into custody, not knowing where he may go or what other violent acts may occur.
I'm very thankful for how quickly that the officers acted and how efficient it all seemed. I mean, it's unfortunate that anybody gets hurt, but I'm glad that it was only the shooter.
Well, Chief Manley tells us he watched dash cam footage of the takedown. He says in that footage it was very clear that the suspect was driving very dangerously and aggressively before he stopped in the intersection. He said on that footage it was also clear that when he got out of his car, he was clearly pointing a gun at the officers. Both of those officers who fired back at the suspect have been placed on paid administrative duty during the investigation. Live in Austin, Jacqueline Powell, KXAN News.
Jacqueline, thank you. This is the 7th officer-involved shooting in Austin so far this year. That also means it is the 7th without a police contract. Typically, a group of community members independently look over each of these cases once an investigation is complete. But right now, Austin Citizen Review Panel is suspended until a new contract is signed.